so many Femsteph is knocked out by the storm. Look at that!
Svennoss has no resources. He's very low on HP as well. He's going to be trapped outside. He's getting chunked for a lot of damage.
It's Typical Gamer from up top!
He blew up after that. He did so well, and I'm just super happy for him. And now look at him now, dude. Here he is playing in the Stream Invitational. We got people dropping right now.
Yeah.
Zeke.
Man.
Can people hear you yet?
I don't know.
I'm a little upset.
Can you guys hear me?
Well, I think
Probably not.
Probably not.
This is incredible, man. This is an easy casting experience. I'm always interested when it comes to these types of things, right? Because this isn't a super mega esports competitive, right? This is, you know, it's kind of like streamers and you know, some players. So it's like, are they going to try, you know, super hard? Are we going to get people farming up 999 mans?
I think people are going to go pretty sweaty here at Ninja.
They usually do. Up close weapons, shotgun, obviously, to switch back and forth, and a green AR is going to be doing some dirty damage. Typical, do you know who I think does not get enough credit? I mean,
yes.
Typical Gamer. He's a very, very good player.
Yes.
And I don't think that people. Whoa, what?
I don't think that.
Is that how far you can go? I didn't know you can go up that high. Is that how? Can you please explain?
Yeah, he's going that high, man.
I didn't know. I've never seen.
I actually did not think you can go.
I mean, most
like
of the time you're flying that high, you're getting shot at, so you're trying to bail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Look
get pretty
at that
high.
streamer loot. He's actually in a really good spot too, as long as nobody looks down at him. He's got the low ground, but he already is in the same zone. There goes Mikala, takes down Myth. Myth did very well though, is at 4th place. Only 3 players remain. He's gonna grab the med kit. Typical Gamer, 0 materials, has high ground, but now he's gonna be in 1v1 to get Mikala.
It's Typical Gamer versus Fear itself.
Baby. Fear's got the editing coming out. Rocket launcher in the hands of Typical. He's gonna try to shoot it.
Almost right into the needle. Oh my God.
What is Fear going to be able to do? Fear does have shields. He does have that health advantage over Typical Gamer.
Should be simple,
but
man.
Typical Gamer has those rockets. Fear itself going in for the challenge.
He
blew himself
up. Let's go, man. Typical Gamer. Hey, at least he went out with a bang. Yeah.
There you go.
Fear itself, man. Getting the win. Your boy as well, Ninja.
Dude,
awesome.
Absolutely, man. Fear absolutely dominated yesterday in the Doritos Bowl event as well, man. And here he comes showing off. I can't believe he just got rolled with the rock. That I knew exactly what he was going to try. Dude, look at that, man. Didn't even know what happened. The delayed reaction. That was beautiful.
So I just also want to clarify, I did find out from production in the back that Mark Dolores, European streamer, as a matter of fact. Regardless, though, I do want to highlight that guy because of how well he played. But then you have Fear itself, who had a crazy ending. He was the one who ended up taking out Mark Dolores in the high ground. And just look at that reaction. That's what we got. We got a fat donut just right here. Just like, silence. Commentate some more. So Fear itself takes home $30,000. Typical Gamer takes home $22,750. Myth with $16,500. Mikolo as well. Let's see what else we got. We got some Fortnite to play, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm excited. This is going to be a good game. Our next solos matchup. Who is going to take it? Fear itself was the winner of our first game. You had Marky take the top prize with that extra 10 grand. But there's Myth, and here we go. Come on, TwitchCon, let's get hype.
They're loving it.
Leave Wailing Woods in an interesting spot because it's going to be open. There's a lot, and you also see those llamas too, by the way, that are going to be scattered about.
Wait, the llamas or curvy llama right there on your screen?
Fair enough.
Got it.
Played, well played. Typical Gamer going right back up to the top of Leaky Lake there, and you got Space Lion by Tilted.
Cypher really didn't lose that much besides Matt in this entire little skirmish here. While his Nogla doesn't really have ammo. Okay. You see him, he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's when you just get a little sweaty, you know? You clench just a tad.
So now he heard the shotgun shot. He knows someone's close by. Someone's wounded.
That's going to be Quashi. Kinstar, Typical Gamer basically do work. As the zone continues to move.
This is it, man. Don't forget, the storm doesn't stop moving, so these players constantly have to be in motion. They have to be thinking about where they're going to be moving.
We're going to add some really, you know, variables that need to happen there for that situation. But in case Malupo eliminates himself.
In the storm, it ticked him down.
But you know, you had said, right, you gotta think about moving. You have to move. As that storm progresses on, you have to make the movements happen. And if you're not doing it quickly enough, you can end up like Dr. Lupo and eliminating yourself.
Check out this view from down below. We get to see players running overhead as the loot rains down. And man, look at Kinstar. He's all the way just chilling. FaZe Agony though.
Agony's getting hurt.
Now he does still have the med kit, but again, the storm's moving. He's not gonna have time to slow down.
He's gotta get in. He's gotta get in. Goes Camo, takes out J-Ribs with an SMG. Agony's still gonna be alive. You saw that. He did not pop up in the kill feed. Player is gonna drop down, but
Gets him in the air! Kinstar, you savage!
Kinstar favors high ground. He does not want anyone else to have the high ground, and he just made that very apparent.
All right. Svennoss goes in for the challenge. 4 players going to be remaining. 3 players, as a matter of fact, now. Svennoss is going to be out in the middle of the open. Gets the elimination on the Sir Wings. But the last player left alive is going to be Kinstar.
1v1. It's 2 European players, Kinstar and Svennoss. They've had this engagement in previous skirmishes.
Kinstar gets the victory royale in our last solo game of the Stream Invitational. But Kinstar, what a beast! When I used to work at Twitch, there were not that many partners, right? Now there's so many amazing broadcasters, but you know, there are some recognizable names amongst a bunch. You know, you got your Hamlins and your Cyphers and your Agonies of the world that are just great content creators, great players, but enough about all that jazz. It's time to get into our last game of the day for the Stream Invitational. It's the duos matchup. Your TwitchCon attendees have been paired up with the Fortnite content creators. It's time to get it on. There are 72 players left in this game.
Yep.
And there is not a lot of real estate to fight over, buddy.
There's really not, and a lot of that is, check out the floating island. Kitty Plays is here as well as Typical Gamer and his duo. So, I mean, that's the thing.
You're gonna have the floating island, and you're also going to have action going on down low by the lake. There's a lot going on there, right? And look at this, there's 70+ players still stuck in this area.
Yep. And don't forget the people down in Tilted, they have to make their way north, so they have to fight through each other. 5-2 people have already gotten to safety and fortified. We actually, Fear, Typical Gamer, and Kitty Play still here. We kind of saw them earlier, and now Fear itself looking to join the fray as well.
And Typical Gamer, he knows that, like, well, one, you're in a floating island. Everything happens over here. So many players like to come to the floating island. There's a lot of movement options that you have out of here as well, because you can glide practically anywhere. Typical Gamer understands this better than anyone else. He plays on the floating island so much that you saw it earlier when Ninja was up here and Typical Gamer like shot up. Even Ninja was like, wait, what? You could do that? Like, that's how familiar with this location Typical Gamer is. So I will give him that slight advantage despite them being surrounded, that he knows how to play around this. Underneath them, though, you see Kitty Plays and Lulu Lovely hanging out. No reason really for them to move, as they're all presently going to be within the circle. Things are about to go down, and this is awesome, Zeke. Awesome gameplay.
He needs to be super careful, Golden. I mean, he hasn't even taken the second mini yet. He's got
so many players are getting knocked out by the storm. So many FemSteph is knocked out by the storm. Look at that. Look at that, people. That's what Fortnite's all about right there. So many people staying alive. Everyone's just dropping like flies. You see the player count at the top right of your screen. Myth is going to be trapped outside, but he has a med kit. He has a med kit.
Someone else used a rip to go, and he just happened to get picked up.
Like, what are you even supposed to do there? By the way, rocking the umbrella, God bless. Anyway, like, what are you supposed to do there in that scenario? What are you supposed to do?
So Myth is trying to calculate where he's going to go, his trajectory. Iran there goes down.
He took a bunch of damage there, though. I think he's going up against Corn Rio, and Christo's going to be out, so Dr. Lupo's team will be eliminated there. Myth going to have to pop that med kit. He'll have time as well. So many players. Pack a puncher. You could basically sneeze on him, and he will be eliminated from this game. You can throw cotton candy at the man. There you go. Pack a puncher's going to be gone. Gotaga's going to be trapped outside.
Symphony is super low down below. If he's not careful, he touches that storm wall. He's going to take damage.
Kinstar is still going to be in this. Symphony, the Edit God. Fear itself is going to be eliminated. Player's going to be down low. I think that will be Myth. No, that's Base Ramos. Base Ramos is going to go.
Myth eliminated Sir Wing somewhere, so Myth must still be alive.
I saw the Frost Umbrella, and I thought that was Myth there for a brief moment.
Yeah, gotcha. Myth is still alive. He's only got one elim. Svennoss is here as well by himself. A lot of these people, their dual partners down. This is coming down to singles.
Yeah, some of the best. Yeah, Corn. You got Connor Rio. You have Scissors, Typical Gamer, Myth, Kinstar, Gotaga, Svennoss. All these players left alive. Svennoss just took up to the top there.
and Myth takes down Symphony, who was super, super low. And look, he still has a Slurp Juice. He needs just 2 seconds. That's it. It's okay. He's going to take a little bit of damage from the Storm, but it'll be topped off. And he's facing off against Svennoss. NA versus EU happening right now.
Svennoss has no resources. He's very low on HP as well. He's going to be trapped outside. He's getting chunked for a lot of damage.
It's Typical Gamer from up top. He
Typical Gamer. Oh, Typical Gamer gets the win. The victory royale. Wow. So well done from Typical Gamer. 4 eliminations in that game for him. Myth finishing in the top 3. Svennoss second place yet again, but still a profitable day for the European Wonder God.
Wonder God.
That's what I'm calling him now.
There you go.
Here's the final moments from that game from Typical Gamer's POV. Picks off Myth, finds Svennoss low. Svennoss basically was at 12 HP, gets a W, and Typical Gamer. I mean, really, the 3 players that you see here, so exquisite at Fortnite. So fun. So fun.
Man, and that's, I mean, Typical Gamer, again, he stuck to his guns just like we called out earlier. He utilized that floating island to his advantage, and then he just maintains high ground. He's letting everyone else duke it out down below.